Well, I'd just like to apologize for being absent here on this YouTube channel for so many months. We've been doing some extensive traveling and speaking to parents here and there and around the world. And we're going to get back into the YouTube channel and try to pass on some good ideas, both of our own and those that we pick up from other parents and grandparents. And I think the first one we'll work on, Linda and I, which will post in just a few days, is also a keynote speech we're going to give in absentee because we got ourselves double booked. And it's a little talk about how a family narrative can make an enormous difference to children in terms of their identity, in terms of their resilience, in terms of their self-image. And the research just becomes more and more clear that kids who know their family stories, who know a little about their grandparents and about their great-grandparents, and I mean oscillating stories, what we call oscillating stories, not just the successes or just the good things that happened to their ancestors, but the hard times, the tough things they went through, the times when they overcame adversity and problems. Knowing this and understanding that you as a child carry that blood in your veins and have that heritage can make an enormous difference to children. So it turns out that the search for ancestors and for stories and photos of them and the genealogy, which can sometimes be thought of as a little dull, a little boring, just a lot of dates and names in musty old church cabinets or files. It turns out they're much more than that. It turns out they're living stories. And if you as a parent or a grandparent can create children's wording stories that tells these true incidents from your ancestors and your children's ancestors' lives, they will become your children's favorite bedtime stories. They will become the identity-giving lifeblood in a narrative form. And so we'll work on this and put it here on the YouTube channel, but I just wanted to get going again and get back on and tell you to keep an eye on the channel. We're going to be more active now in passing on some of the parenting lessons and grandparenting lessons that we're learning. You might know that I've just finished a book called Being a Proactive Grandfather. I'm excited about it because grandfathers can save the world. Grandfathers have a lot of good years left ahead and have a kind of a social distance and often a respect from their grandchildren that allows them to teach things that even the parents can't teach. And even more excitingly, Linda is just working now on a book that'll be out next Mother's Day, tentatively called Grandmothering, The Joyful Journey, I think is the subtitle. So we're into grandparenting and we'll always be into parenting, and we hope you'll keep an eye on this YouTube channel for additional short bite-sized videos over the next few months. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned.